Hey, but oh, did you leave? Okay. All right, you ready? All right, here we go. What is everybody? We are back again with the Bachelor Truth for Knowledge. I am your host, Aramis. You gotta say your name, bro.
Oh, hey, this Ray in the face. What's goody?
All right, yeah, we are back, y'all. We're back, y'all. As you see, I got my co-host back on here, y'all. We got some exciting stuff to talk about. We got a new update on the head coach of the LA Lakers. And we got some exciting news to talk about what are the Mavs gameplay going into game 2 against Boston Celtics and Porzingis. So right now, we can cut the music off, and if we can get right into it, we can go ahead and cut this off.
Okay.
All right. So we've watched the conference finals against Pacers in Boston and Mavs in Minnesota. We saw how heroic it was in those two matchups. Everybody as a fan status, they have wanted Minnesota and Pacers. They all wanted that. We've all heard the rumors of that being how they wanted to be, but the true fans really wanted Boston and Mavs. We all wanted it to happen because we wanted the Kyrie back in the finals. We wanted that.
Absolutely.
We wanted him to proceed, his current matchup as he did in a few years with Brooklyn and now with the Mavs. So it's.
Well, let's not forget he was a teammate in Boston, and it didn't work.
Right. So I think what the main issue is that when I sat down and watched Boston and Mavs in game 1, I had a struggle mindset. Like, what was going through Kyrie's mind when he went through that arena again? Like, we've witnessed Kyrie go through that arena several times. Back when it was, huh?
Yes, sir. That's right. You absolutely
right. So we've all know that he got fined for throwing up the middle finger at the fans. He got fined for that.
Right, emotions.
So we know, and he came to the arena with a basketball. I don't know if you guys seen that, but he came in with a ball in his hand. Came to the press conference with a ball in his hand. And then he made a comment saying that I thought it'd be louder in there. Yeah, I was hoping that the arena would get so loud that would throw Kyrie's mood off. But it wasn't that loud as I thought it would be. I was very shocked, but I did hear some booing at Kyrie, which kind of threw his game off. I feel like Kyrie shouldn't worry about what's going on around him. He needs to focus on the game, focus on getting another chip. Because right now he only has one. He has one chip right now.
Right.
He's focused on getting that second one. But his mindset needs to be focused on the game, not focused about what's going on. You shouldn't be coming on the conference, to the press conference and saying, "Oh, I thought it'd be louder." You shouldn't be worried about that. You need to be focused on what the game is. You are Kyrie Irving, Uncle Drew, magician guy. Like you gotta, guys, gotta be focused.
Right. So, well, they definitely, have a big mountain to climb because they're not favorite. You know what I'm saying? The Boston has on field. It's loaded. The deck is loaded again for Boston. Money, Boston haven't won a chip in a while. I mean, it's a lot of things. If you want to look at the process of it, Boston got the deeper bench and so on and so forth. And then here we are. But at the end of the day, it's who is hot for me, what you're gonna do, who gonna step up. And I think that the fans of Dallas got to awaken and say, hey, Boston is real, but they hadn't beat Boston all year. Why are we really talking about it? So, but Luka and Kyrie wasn't playing at the level that they're playing at now either. And now here we are. So they have to go in and make some adjustments. But, their job was to steal one. And their job is to, because just think about it. They play 2 games in Boston. So your job as the opponent is to steal one so you can shift the home field advantage. And now we're gonna really see, because this is a pivotal game right here, because Boston don't want to give up. No, they don't want to give up any games at home.
Right. So and we've witnessed Boston has had a really good percentage winning at home. And we've seen it in game 1. They won by 20. And remind you guys, we had a conversation about this off the show. We had it before we even started it. Ray, I want you to bring up what was the main issue why Dallas couldn't withstand Boston in game 1. I want you to kind of bring that up as we talked about it before. So I want you to bring that up for us.
So right now, as we talked about before, we were having this conversation, and the difference in the series right now is Porzingis. Period. Point blank. Porzingis is the difference. If you look at the stats, Porzingis is bringing 12 to 15 points. And how much did he score that game, Aramis?
Each quarter is within 12 minutes.
No. What's his final? What's his total point scores for the game?
His total points in the finals. Hold on, let me.
No, last game. Yeah, last game.
Yeah, I believe he had 20 points.
So okay, so stop. 20 points. Now, what was the final score? What was the difference? How many did they win by?
They won by 20.
Hello.
They won by 20.
Here we go.
But I think that's because Porzingis started off hot in the second half of the game. And then on top of it, you had JB and JT scoring on both sides. Yo, I really love JB. I really do. He is one of the best shooting guards on that team right now. Despite him playing defensively and offensively, blocking Kyrie's shot, blocking and just scoring efficiently.
Right.
I love how he plays the game. And on top of that, he actually stepped up and helped out too. Like once he saw his teammates scoring, he's like, you know what? Hey yo, KP, go to the bench. I got it. So let me hop on this court and let me dominate the same way you just did. They took turns dominating each part of the quarter. So Kyrie and Luka should be doing that too. But it shouldn't be those two taking turns. It should be Kyrie, Luka, Lively, Tim Hardaway.
Okay. So now let me stop you right there. So now you asked me a question. What did we have a conversation about? And with all that said, it came down to what we said: bench play. Where is the bench play coming in for scoring right now? Because right now, nobody off the bench, just nobody even in the starting lineup, if let's really talk about it, is producing over 10 points. Who I don't know the stats of the game, but I mean, at the end of the day, Luka scored 30. He doing what he do, but Kyrie has to step up, and we need other people to step up. And I need to get at least 15, 20 points off the bench. What was bench scoring off the bench in that game? Which bench outplayed each other? Did Dallas bench beat Boston, or I'm sure Boston bench outscored Dallas.
Well, I can say this. That Boston had a much better bench scoring because their bench outscored Dallas bench by 20. Really, by 20.
Because that's off the bench.
Right, and that's just off the bench. And really like their starters didn't score as much. Because you know why? They bench already had it. They bench already had the most points. All JB and Tatum dropped 16 points. And what? 10 rebounds? Like, come on. Like let's really be for real right here. But I want to bring up what I said as far as gameplay, as far as
Hmm.
coverage and coaching.
Right. Right.
But Jason Kidd, he also brought up that it is very difficult for me to coach as far as being a player myself. I get that. I understand that. Most of these head coaches who used to be ballers back in the day and who are now to become head coaches. Same thing with Steve Nash. He had a hard time coaching, his team because, like it's a new thing. It's a new thing for these old heads, for these all-time greats to become head coaches now because this is a new game, this is a new development, new era, new rules, and a new
Mhm.
establishment. So you have to, get used to get used to these different rules and different roles of each player how to
Can't
play
play
the game.
physical. No physical in the game. Or they took the European style of players took the physicality out of the game.
Yeah, and that
Big time.
I think that's the one key thing that NBA should allow back because now you took out players being aggressive and being physical. I said this throughout the whole regular season and playoff season right now. Where is the physicality at? Because you're allowing teams to score, and then one smack on the arm and it's a flagrant. Like there's no physicality right there. Like okay, cool, but you're taking out the rule of no flopping. Okay, flopping is dumb and stupid. Why would you put flopping in the
Well,
game? It made no sense. I'm glad they took that out. But where's the
right.
physicality?
I remember the flopping was bad at one time. Woo, flopping. That's
Okay,
too
hold
funny.
on, hold on, hold on. We got a comment here. It says, "Was Dallas outplayed, or was it just a bad shooting night for Dallas?" Dallas was outplayed. Dallas got outplayed, and it was a bad shooting night.
Yeah.
You saw
Everything
how
that could go
Kyrie
wrong went
played.
wrong. Everything that went wrong for them could go wrong. And the only thing went right, what we knew was gonna happen was Luca. Luca gonna get his, but they can't win with just Luca.
Right. So, but I think to your question, Dallas is has always been a team where it was just Luca, because before they had Kyrie, they had Hardaway because they required him from the Knicks. They required KP from the Knicks, and they had KP. They had a big 7 foot that can guard, defend, shoot, rebound, block, whatever he can. Nobody can guard KP. And you release KP, and now you're stuck with trying to figure out what pieces you need. You lost a lot of pieces. So for you to require, and on top of it, you lost Jalen Brunson to another good point guard who could have backed up Luca and Kyrie if they kept him. But on top of that, you lost Jalen Brunson, you lost KP, but then all the attention was on Luca. So it was hard for him to win games and to, withstand carrying that team because Luca is not really good with carrying his team that much.
Luca been carrying that team on his back since he got here. That's why they got Kyrie. Now
Exactly.
Kyrie is ready. Like they can win right now, but they have to make some adjustments. And the adjustment was, remember we talked about it earlier. I think you need to let Luca do what he doing, and then you have to focus on Kyrie. You have to figure out how to get Kyrie involved in the offense. You have to run a spread motion. You got to send some high pick and roll, 2-man screen, 1-man screen, and let them play and space it out so they can open the court up and get Kyrie involved. And then from that point on, what he can do to get people involved and get bench scoring. Because if that can't happen, they're going to lose tonight.
Right. And I highly agree with that because for one thing, Kyrie knows how to lead. He
Yeah,
knows, and on top of
he's been
that,
here before.
right, and I've heard this on another podcast. that they were saying that like you gotta have somebody with leadership and who's already been there already who knows how to win the game and who knows
Mm-hmm.
what does it take to take it to the
Yeah.
next level.
Yes.
So it's like when
Yep.
you add when you add a veteran, it's going to make it a lot more easier because he knows that his teammate needs the help and needs the space. So you know what? I'm a fast paced guy. You're a slow paced guy. So let me take this. Let me take the pressure off of you, and let you do you. I'll take the first quarter. You take second, third, fourth quarter. We'll both come on the floor, and we'll trade buckets between back and forth.
But this, remember, this is where it comes down to coaching. You're supposed to
That
have
too.
thousands and thousands of hours of film on these people, know what kind of work, know what we're looking at. And at the end of the day, you need leadership. So, with that being said, they got to make a lot of adjustments coaching wise. And you got a pregame defense and offensive because at the end of the day, Dallas is a defensive team, but they need offense right now.
Right, They
They need
do
offense.
need offense. But hold on now. We got another comment here. So it says, so what can Dallas do to avoid another loss the way they lost in game one? And I just talked about this too earlier
What we
today.
just said. What we just said. Get Kyrie involved.
Right. Get Kyrie involved, but you also want to know about this is that you wanna pull out of pressure on KP. Put put more physicality on him, make him foul out, or like you said, tire him
You
out.
talking about Porzingis?
Yeah, because
Man, listen, they have to play physical. Like they're
you
letting
have to,
Porzingis
but
just
they
run
weren't
up and
doing that
down
in
the
the game
court
one.
doing nothing. They gotta get in for Porzingis' face, make him uneasy, something, because right now that's what's killing us.
Right,
Porzingis is the difference in the game. Back to what we said, 20 points for Porzingis, they win by 20.
right. But I think, and to this question right here, um, that I just read. So what can Dallas avoid to avoid another loss? I think like you just said, Kyrie needs to get involved more. More physicality on KP, tire him out, put him in foul trouble, and on top of that, you need to keep certain players out of foul trouble as well. Lively, he had 5 fouls. He was
Mhm.
sent to the bench. Now he came off the bench,
Right.
and on top of that, you need to like Lively. He has to step up as well. Tim Hardaway, he's got to step up as well. PJ, he has to step up as well. Most of these big, smalls,
Everybody, the
and
bench,
shooting
bench
guards
play.
have to step up because
The
if you
bench
don't
play.
step up, then you're going to be blown up by 20 and 50.
All right, so Aramis, here's what it is, and let the listeners know this is the answer for tonight. They have to step up. Everybody across the board, get Kyrie involved first. Let Luka do what he do, but the game got to go through Kyrie's hand. He got to run the show, and then what they got to do is hope that they can get to the fourth quarter in the last 2 minutes, and it becomes a possession game. Because if it comes a possession game with that on the line, right now the hottest team is Dallas because nobody can stop the Luka Kyrie combination going into this matchup. And that's how they got here. They won the fourth quarter in the last 2 minutes. And if they want to steal game one or game two tonight, they have to be able to create that kind of atmosphere because they're not going to blow Boston out.
Right, and that's just the main thing right there. But I think for me it's but I want to talk about this right here. I want to talk about this more, but I want to move into the
Oh, wait, Amos, real quick before you move to that. For the FanDuel guys, take Dallas +7. That's what I took. Dallas plus
yeah.
7.
All right. So now that we talked about that, so here's what we'll do is we just discussed a game plan for about what was going into game two, and we already talked about what happened in game one. So I want to bring up upcoming head coach for the LA Lakers. What is your concern about the new coaching style?
Wait,
And
wait.
and
So who is the coach? Who did they hire?
they coached. Let me see.
Yeah, let's get his resume up. Who is this guy? I want to make sure I got the right person. This is breaking news right here. Breaking news.
I
Breaking
think
news
it's
on
the
this
guy
show.
who
Breaking news.
who coached for Connecticut in college.
The girls or boys? Who?
The boy, the head coach. Hold on, let me see. Up here it is. I think it's Dan Harley.
Dan
Dan
Harley.
Hurley. He's
Oh,
the head
Hurley.
coach. Huh?
Hurley, yes. But yeah,
Hurley. Yep.
from the
Him.
Hurley family. Duke. That's Duke peoples. Bob Hurley, that's the Hurley family.
Yep.
Okay. Hey, you know what? That's not a bad move because they have a lot of ties at Duke in the ACC. A lot of ties in the collegiate level at the ACC and Connecticut.
Right.
That's big. I would take that though because right now, you know, who was the intern coach? The black guy, right?
Darvin Ham.
Yeah, Darvin Ham. So Darvin Ham was good. Like I hate that Darvin Ham, they gave that away from Darvin Ham. But at the end of the day, you know, right man in the wrong situation. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I think at some point he'll get another opportunity. But right now they have to be able to keep that fan base going because the LeBron part of it is starting to fizz out. Like, what are you going to do with LeBron? Who's LeBron bringing some help in? And now I just seen a trade. Did you see the trade spots? The thing they were talking about, trading Anthony Davis.
I'm sorry. You
Did you
said
see?
what again?
They were talking about because the Lakers need to make a move to keep the fan base going because that's one of the richest fan bases in the league, and so they're really pressed. And the NBA is really pressing to get them, just like Boston. They need that rivalry, and with that being said, they have to make something happen because right now LeBron has brought in different people and it's not working out. And then like even now, the latest rumor I heard was they was trying to take Anthony Davis.
Yeah. I didn't hear about that one. I've heard about
Yeah, look it up real quick. They said Anthony Davis prospect trade, where I think it was going to Chicago
Ooh,
or one of them. I just saw that, but I have to give you more research. Like I said, I didn't do the data research on it, but they just had that trade proposal up, and that means that they have to figure it out because right now they need that team to see because if not, LeBron is gone, then they're gonna have nothing.
right. And also this too. I don't know if you heard, but I think D'Angelo Russell might go too because he's saying that if he doesn't accept I'm not sure what the right amount of money that D'Lo is supposed to be getting, but they said that if he declines that offer, then he's going to Orlando.
Okay,
How would you
I mean,
feel about Orlando getting a floor general like D'Angelo Russell?
we got to play with Lamelo. That's where the Melo kid at, right?
No, so Melo's in Charlotte.
Oh,
Um,
oh, you said Orlando. Yeah, I'm sorry,
yeah,
Orlando. Who's in Orlando?
Orlando
Who?
is Paulo Pinchero, Wendell Carter Jr., and then you also got
Okay. So my bad. I'm not familiar with Orlando because I haven't really watched them this season. So
yeah. So
like,
Orlando is a team that like
did
they
they make
got
the
a bench,
playoffs?
they got a lineup, but it's just they don't got a point guard.
Did they make the playoffs?
No, actually no, they did, but they lost against Caps in the first round.
Okay, so they're a young team.
Yeah, young team, young talented team. They just
I
need
mean,
a
so to me, for DeRozan, I mean, he's already been in that kind of situation. It really is about the money to him then because do you want to win a chip or do you want to keep it? Do you want to be in a rebuilding phase?
I feel
Because
like
even if he go there, they're not going to be in contention to win the chip.
no, definitely not. So I think what
I
they
mean, they
should
might
do
get to the
is
second round, depending on, what I mean, they're going to be stronger, no doubt. But I don't see him going there that they're going to be in the Eastern Conference Finals next year.
right. But I feel like for me, I feel like I would say that Orlando should if they do get D'Lo, I would draft another. I would draft another point guard because that
Orlando.
yeah, Orlando needs a
So
point
if the
guard
Lake, who
stat.
got the first shot? Am I the Lakers?
Yeah. So LA picked up D'Lo from Minnesota, but D'Lo's only been there for like a good year or two,
Mm-hmm.
and if he declines this offer, then Orlando will pick him up ASAP without a problem.
He's not going to decline the offer.
Yeah, he's not, but I mean, but I'm you know how players are,
He
man. Like
he gonna want to go play for LeBron because he could get a chance to win and it's Showtime. That's big
right,
money.
but the thing, but that's if LeBron goes back. Like think about this: LeBron's a free agent. He can go back anytime he wants. But here's the thing, though. It depends on how he feels because for one, LA just fired their whole coaching staff, and now they already they already figure out who's going to be their new head coach. Dan Hurley. But on top of that, you need assistant head coach. You need a coaching
So
staff.
LeBron is a free agent this season. He
Yeah,
said
he's
he
free
leaves a
agent this
free.
season. He can go wherever he want to go. But the thing
Mm-hmm.
is, his son is staying in the draft, but he's not going to. No, okay, so I'm gonna tell you this too. Bronny is enlisted as 6'1". He's 210 pounds. His
Mm-hmm.
his vertical is a 40.5, higher than D Rose. How would you feel on a point guard who is 6'1", who who can't lead a team, can't be a good floor general, who can play defense, has a better shot, but can't make a bucket.
Yeah, but when you say can't lead and all that, none of the rookies can. So like
Right,
everybody's up for audition.
right. But
And Bronny ain't no difference. They're just you know Bronny has his knocks from college, and everybody gonna be critical, but the man can play.
but my thing is that
He can
like
play. He's not a superstar like his dad because he
yeah,
doesn't
he's
have the
not.
height. The LeBron is 6'10". I'm probably about 6'9". Like what the frick? It's hard to say because he don't have the height.
All right,
You
hold on,
know,
hold on,
but
hold on, hold on. We got another comment. So LeBron needs to just go home and retire already. NBA ain't got no more rings for him at all.
okay.
Yeah,
So
I
what's
mean,
what, what's that guy's name? What's his name? What's the
so
count? What's call his
so
name?
so this is my pops. He does the
Oh,
post party and podcast. My
okay.
pops.
Yeah. So pops, hear this. This is the take on LeBron. LeBron is still in the whole NBA. LeBron is still top 25.
Right.
Let's just talk about it. He's top 25. He's going on any team right now next year. He's going to start. So he's going to bump a starter in the NBA. So yes, LeBron it goes through. But LeBron is still a valid player at 40.
At 4 years old, and
40.
it's crazy
If
because
LeBron can give me 10 points a game, and he averages, what is he averaging right now? What is he averaging right now, Aramis?
29.8. Yeah, no, 29.3. So he'll
Yes, he's
give you
averaging 29 points. He can be a star on any team at 40.
right, and it's crazy because
At 40.
because
Tell
when
Pops I love him, but at the end of the day, LeBron still produces.
right, all like literally, he's a head coach on the floor and off the court, and on top of that, he can read the defense, read the offense on the court and off. And the one thing I like about the one thing I like about LeBron right now is because he's smart, he's slowing the game down, and he's trying to visualize what's going on. So if he sees a guy is getting set to cut that way,
Mm-hmm.
he'll fake and throw the ball that way. So like you can't really find a way to stop LeBron because if you
Right.
do, his teammates
All
are
right.
going to be open to dish the
All right.
ball out.
Aramis, check this out and tell your Pops, listen to this. Okay, this is breaking news. Breaking news. Yes, LeBron is a great player. He has all his stats. He's definitely going to the Hall of Fame and all that. But you heard it first here. It's going to come out that he's juicing.
Days
Wow.
what?
Juicing.
What do you mean he's juicing?
He's on the steroids.
Steroids?
Yep. Wow.
wait. Hold on.
Yeah. All right, you heard it here first. So
No,
hold
wait.
on.
No, LeBron steroids?
Hey, you heard it here first.
Nah,
Breaking news. Breaking
there's no
news.
way.
Hey, listen, the man 40 and he averaging 30 in the NBA. Come on, bro. Go look at some
Nah.
of the. Go look at.
When was
Look at.
this? I ain't
Hey,
hear nothing
listen.
about
So
this.
go
When
back
was
and look at
this?
some of the biggest baseball players. We got caught for juicing. I'm trying to tell you. They
Has he
and look
been
how
caught
many
at
players.
all?
Huh?
Has like okay. All right.
Look at
So
it. Go look up on your computer right now. NFL players that got caught for using steroids. The term that they call is called juicing. They injected testosterone to build muscle and all that. Brian, Brian Boswell. Look him up. That's what people get caught. And I'm telling you, he's been clean thus far. Even the boy Lance Armstrong. Remember the bike racer? Juicing.
yeah. He said
You first, LeBron
so
James. I'm trying to tell you.
so
Sidebar, and I'm not taking away from his legacy, but I promise you, the man is juicing.
So, side note, Pop said that Jordan would never. Of course, he would never do that because you know why? Jordan was most dominant in his era, in any era. He was the most dominant player.
All right, Aaron,
And
Aaron, me and your pops pose a question to you: Jordan or LeBron?
ooh, Jordan, LeBron.
Who the better? That's to everybody. Yada, yada, yada. So, you're LeBron era. So, who would you go with, LeBron or Jordan? I
Are we
know
going
your
off?
pops got Jordan because he in my era,
Are we
bar
talking
none.
about are we talking about accolades or
No,
stats?
this who's the better player
Oh, the better play overall.
overall, LeBron or Jordan?
Ooh,
And I know your pops got Jordan, and so do I. I promise you, he to look in the comments.
Pops, who you got? You got Jordan or MJ? For
I bet you
me,
he got MJ. There's no
for
way your
me.
pops know better.
I don't know too much about MJ, but I do know that he was 6-0 in the finals.
6-0.
You 6-0 in the finals. LeBron has been swept, blown out.
I think
He's only
LeBron
won
won
a
four
few
times,
times
four and eight.
in the playoffs and finals. He hasn't won 6-0 at all. Um, don't get me wrong. He has. Uh, I want to say he's a better scorer than MJ because I
Man,
know because
dude, who you got, Jordan or LeBron?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah,
That's a good question.
pops, get your son. Pops, get your son. Yeah.
But I think I don't know Jordan as well, so I'm gonna have to go with LeBron for right now. I'm
What?
gonna say LeBron for right now. But look, hear
Okay,
me
what are
out.
you
Hear me
basing
out.
that on? Are you
But look,
basing it on what?
okay,
What are you
wait, hold on.
basing it on? What's the logic behind it?
So look, we got a comment. He said that's tough based on the wording of the question. Jordan is a better leader, scorer, clutch player, but LeBron has a broader skill set than Jordan. I'm always team Jordan, but we can't deny LeBron's skills. That see, that's a
No, no,
good.
no. So wait a minute. Hold on. Let me answer that. Let me say you're right because you're breaking down the characteristics within their players. They all got good, and this and that. We got that, but that's not the question. The question is, and let me make sure we word it correctly.
Mm.
If both players was getting into the Hall of Fame, which both of them are, and you had to have a rankings of overall leadership, trophies, everything, accolades, killer instincts. If the statistical people want to have the stats, if you
Give
had
it
to
MJ all
compile
the
all
way.
that into one, who is going to be the better player?
MJ.
And that's what I'll say. Only on now. Does that now? LeBron is a great player. He's a Hall of Famer. He's all of that. Yo, listen, man. And when we say MJ is better, there's not like there's a tremendous gap. The gap is very minute. When I tell you very minute, very very small. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the difference is when you bet your money. So let's ask the caller: if you had to put your whole life savings on the line and you can't retire and you got to work until 100 years old, who you going to pick with one game on with a series, 7 games, everybody even because all we got Hall of Famers, and it's really gonna come down to just like tonight, who gonna can take over the game. Who's going to take over the game? And then when you go to it like that, Magic once said it, and ask your pops. Magic said that the Hall of Famers and the All Stars show up when it's showtime, and this is showtime, and that's where LeBron takes his a lot of his heat from. Doesn't take from it, but when it comes showtime, Jordan will take care of business himself. In the discussion, this is and that, and here we go. And LeBron got caught early in his career because LeBron came in the league when he was so young, and that hurt him in some kind of ways for leadership and experience, but it still grew him because he was such a remarkable player. But at the end of the day, us as analysts, we look at it, and you always gonna look at the part that hurts you the most. And what hurts you the most is if you have to take over a game, what separates the Hall of Famers, Killer Instinct, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, all of these different type players like that. Magic, MJ had the most killer, just like Magic, this and that, and they can put a team on their shoulder and carry the load. And the only knock on LeBron was when he had when those losses that he lost in the championship game. We're not talking about his regular season record. We're talking about in the finals. This is it. This is no tomorrow. This is it. And he made some decisions in those losses where he should have taken over those things. And that's the only real difference. And people don't want to say that, but that's really the bottom line. And other than that, LeBron has even been to more finals than Jordan. And here we are. So he's really had the character to be, and his numbers may still, that's why he's passing everybody. He's passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with scoring. He gonna, at the way he's going, he should be the most dominant placer statistically ever in the game. But he's still going to be separated because of lack of killer instinct that Jordan had. And that's, to me, in my opinion, the difference.
Right. But I think so. Hold on, we got a comment. So Pop said Jordan all day, and it's simple. In the finals, Jordan is undefeated and has many rings as LeBron has finals losses.
Tell him, Pop. Tell him, Pop.
I mean, he ain't
Let's
wrong. He
talk
ain't wrong.
about LeBron
If you really
players.
look at it, MJ he's had many rings as LeBron, but
Oh.
but we said it. Jordan is 6-0 when it comes to a finals each time as LeBron did.
Hey,
Like,
Airman. Back then, Jordan and them used to party, and they used to do things to invite the other players to parties late at night, things like that. Anything they could do to get an advantage in the morning. So they said Jordan was so cold, he would party all night and then get a little bit of sleep, first one to the arena, and still drop 40.
yo, what? I don't
Right.
think LeBron
Your
was
pop.
doing all
Ask
that,
your pop. Tell your
man.
pop. Tell your pop to put it in the comments. Put it in the comments, Pop. Tell him. Jordan gambled. Jordan had a gambling problem, bro, because he was so motherfucking good. And he was arrogant and could back it
Yo,
up.
pops, is that
Ask your
true?
pop.
Is that true? That come on,
Ask
put in
your
the
pop.
comments. Is that true? Did it?
Jordan wasn't the sweet little lullaby that you thought he was, but he was a cold boy. Cold boy and
Oh,
money.
look.
Bullshit.
He
Listen,
put he,
bullshit walk, money talk, and Jordan was money.
he said
Put your money
100%.
on Jordan.
He said 100%. MJ did all that, and that's crazy. I didn't know MJ did that. I did
Yes.
not know MJ did gambling or anything.
Man, yeah, man, MJ bet motherfucking Karl Malone $1 million in a pickup game.
Yo, what?
Jordan had a big gambling problem, but he could back it up. He hated to lose. You can Google that right now, Jordan gambling habits.
Yeah, and just I'm gonna be honest. After hearing all this right now, if you think about it, LeBron is the total opposite. LeBron is the total opposite of all that. Say, and
Bro,
it's
but
crazy.
listen, LeBron,
And
LeBron, LeBron is a great, amazing player. Let's
yeah,
not
he
take from
is.
LeBron. He's an amazing player. Does a lot in the community. This and that. He almost too perfect because even Kobe got caught with a hooker in the hotel and he got some dirt on him. LeBron doing some dirt on they can't get no. He got a great PR team. I'm telling you. So I big ups to LeBron, but I tell you, he just so clean and there's nothing wrong with being clean. It's kudos to him. But I'm just telling you, he's a different type of personality than a Michael Jordan.
Right. And I mean, if you say, I mean, like just by hearing all that, I mean, like I'm gonna have to switch my answer, man, because I might have to switch my little answer, because like
Huh.
yo, you got me stuck on that part about LeBron you doing steroids, man. I never thought.
Yo, Aramis, nephew, I love you. Go look up professional players that got caught for juicing.
I'm about to look it up, bro, because
Go look up. Just look it real quick. You wouldn't believe the number.
yo,
Pacquiao, even Pacquiao, they were seeing was drinking monkey juice. And they try,
what?
just different thing. Look at the boy Lance Armstrong. He was the 5-time Tour de France defending champion, couldn't do no wrong, and then all of a sudden they found he was juicing. And I hope he not, but I'm just telling you, don't be surprised. They
Wow.
all athletes always looking for an edge. And that's why they all get tested because they get the top. Listen, athletes get the top medical attention in the world. So you have doctors that come with creative things to keep their players juiced up. I promise you, and sometimes they cross the line. It's a business, bro. I hate to bring a Debbie Downer on the basketball fans, but at the end of the day, it's a business. LeBron is keeping money in this thing, so why would you get that player get hurt? It's even better that we invest to keep them healthy as we can because the NBA is raking up millions off of him.
Yeah, comment
Billions.
said, Pop said, LOL, monkey juice is wild. It is wild, because, bro,
Hey,
hey,
hey, Pop,
what?
hey, Pop, look it up. Pacquiao, they said when he was fighting, he was supposed to fight Floyd. They said it was drinking that they had one to test him for monkey juice.
Yo.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Yo, I can't, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, monkey
That
juice.
what? Yo, Aramis, in the
Yo.
Philippines and places in places in the Far East, they eat monkey brains and all of that. Thailand and all of that, they eat monkey brains and all of that. I promise you, monkey is a delicacy. That's why they said test the monkey juice.
Nah, bro. What? Yo, wait. I need some water, bro.
Hey, 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 Aramis, toast the monkey juice.
No, we're not toasting the monkey juice. No, no. No, we're not toasting that, bro. Nah, but I mean, but I'm very excited. Nah, that's too much. Nah, but I definitely
Yeah.
wanna. I'm definitely excited for I'm excited for this series against Mavs in Boston. I do I do hope that Mavs can find a way to find answers for Boston, and it's not about just answers, but it has to be the ability of coaching. If
Right.
if if you can find a way to coach your players, not even just Luka doesn't need no coaching because he's fine. Luka can go over there and just drop 30, and the night is over, and then
Hmm.
his other team is not doing zero, not nothing. But
Hmm.
here's the key theory on why I say do not coach Luka too much, because you need to start worrying about the rest of the team as well, because Jason Kidd, we know you're a Hall of Famer point guard of all time, playing with Dirk, beating LeBron, D Wade, Chris Bosh in the finals. But from that to being a head coach, you got to start realizing that you got another person who came back from an injury. Now you got to go to the to practice, have a meeting, and figure out what can you do to to beat the Boston Celtics. So if you know KP, Boston are gonna switch up every time and get KP on a smaller guy and go to work. every time, and they did that in game one. They okay. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Boston is known for doing pick and rolls with bigger guys. They're known for doing that. Boston has had a history of bigger guys that I know of personally. Back when they had Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, Kevin Garnett, Kendrick Perkins on there, and then also you had Rajon Rondo,
Mm-hmm.
and with that lineup, when they took on Kobe Bryant in the finals and Kobe beat all of them, it took all those just to beat Kobe. It took all those just to beat LeBron, and LeBron and Kobe beat them, right? So and now look at Boston right now. Boston has JT, JB, KP, Al Horford, uh, Derek White, Pichard, and and their bench is crazy. Like they got an amazing bench. But
Boston is favorite.
yeah, it is favored because just off of game one, personally, Boston is favored as the number one to win the finals championship, and I feel like it's gonna be Jalen Brown winning Finals MVP. I feel like if he keeps playing like this throughout the whole series, he's winning Finals MVP without a doubt. Because at overall, it's gonna be between
It's
JT
early.
or
It's
JB
still
winning
early.
this.
Tonight. I wouldn't get on that bandwagon yet, but I know tonight gonna tell a lot because tonight is a pivotal game, very
Yeah,
pivotal game. Because
and it's
at
back
the
in
end of the
Boston.
day, Boston is favorite. People got to understand Dallas' whole agenda is to steal one game,
Right.
just steal one. So we are, and yes, they got blew the hell out of the gym. When I tell you the hell out of the gym, it was terrible to watch. Like people start watching in the third quarter, bad for ratings. Real bad for ratings because nobody want to see a blowout.
Right.
People tuning out. So I promise you, the NBA, for all the conspiracies on here, y'all type in conspiracy theories. Let's type in the chat. For all y'all conspiracy theory, yes, the NBA is going to say we need to tighten up the game because they want to get the ratings on the TVs out the roof because this is money time.
It
So they
is. It's
need
all
to.
about money.
When tonight you're gonna get some extra calls, a few extra calls, some BS calls. It's gonna be some calls tonight where today's game is gonna be closer and it's gonna come down to runs. And Vegas got it at a +6. You know what I mean? If +6 means that Dallas lose. You know, because I mean, end of the day, for Dallas to win, Dallas, I don't see them winning no more than about 5 or 6. They're not blowing nobody out.
Yeah, they're not.
They're not blowing nobody out tonight. You know, if we can survive and get back to Dallas, it's a new ball game because we're gonna take all the Boston players out and get them drunk as hell the night before and showtime. Feed them. They're gonna have poison in the hotels for the food. Everything. It's gonna be whatever you need to do
Yo, bro,
because this is
bro,
for
this
the
is not
finals.
MJ era. This is
Let's
not MJ
go.
era. This is
Yo, you know what I'm saying? Gonna have the car girls at the room and
Bruh,
everything. They
bruh,
down in
bruh,
big. They
yo,
do it big in
hold
Texas. They do
on.
it big. Ask your pops.
Okay,
They
come
do it
on. This
big
is
in
not
Texas.
MJ era or Kobe era. This is LeBron era. We is not having players going. We is
And they
not
gonna send
having
about
Jason
15
Tatum or
escorts to
Jalen Brown.
everybody's room with jumping out of cake and all kind of things jumping off
Yo.
of Texas.
J- Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Jason Tatum is a married man. He got a kid. Nobody's going out to get drunk. Nobody's
Hey,
going to parties.
what happened in Texas? Stay in Texas.
Yo, no, that's wild.
Yeah, let's go. But no, real talk though. Boston, Boston. You know, if they can't make the adjustments early, you know, it could be ugly. So you know,
Yeah, definitely
Boston.
can.
The key to the game, Aramis, is the third quarter.
Oh yeah, well, 100%.
Key to
Because
the game.
because like
Because
because
somebody, even if somebody up, and we can start the fourth quarter, and we even or within range, here we go. And then remember what I told you. Watch the whistle blow in the fourth quarter. Watch it. The first quarter and the fourth quarter. Because if they want, that make the game close, somebody in Boston is going to get in trouble, foul trouble very, very early. Watch.
Yeah, and it's gonna be Jason Tatum.
Watch.
It's gonna be Jason Tatum because like, if you
And I
think about
think
it, if you
Porzingis.
think
I
about it
think they're
this
going to get
way,
Porzingis going to get in foul trouble today and Jason Tatum. Watch.
yeah, it's gonna be one of those two because you know why,
Yep.
and don't get me wrong because I've been watching Jason Tatum since he got drafted. I've been watching him for because I always had an eye for younger stars. I don't care about Curry. I don't care about LeBron. I don't care about the old veterans. I'm worried about what the new stars are coming into this league and how they're gonna give their skill sets on the
Mm-hmm.
court. So I like to monitor these young guys. So like Jason Tatum when he came in the league,
Right.
he dominated. He ain't dominated like fully, but he had some rough
They're not.
edges.
They're
He had
not.
some rough starts.
They're not going to Tatum as he ain't won a chip yet. And now
Yeah,
here we go. This is where he battle tests. Today is about Tatum because here's the two star people that you watch have to get in foul trouble today. Porzingis, 20 points off the bench. He probably was the best player of the game last game, in my
he
opinion.
was.
So you have to neutralize him, and then you have to neutralize Tatum because Tatum had a mediocre game at 16. So now, as him that's supposed to be the leader, and what we just said, he need to step up. He ain't this snag. Take control of your team and win the finals. He's supposed to step up tonight. So now, if the NBA want to throw a wrench in the game and see if he really about his business and get that killer instinct, and see if he get in foul trouble and can he overcome foul trouble and still get the job done. That's what it's going to be
Right,
about tonight.
right. Actually,
There's not going to be a 20-point blowout tonight. I promise you, it's not.
yeah, it's not. It's 100%. But and oh dang, I just forgot. There's another player there too. Dang, I feel so bad. Drew Holiday.
Yeah,
Drew
but
Holiday.
Holiday's playing great. He listen. He already giving you 10.
He
He's
right.
he's not
Like
Holiday is not. If Holiday give you 20, you win.
100%. Yeah.
So yeah, Holiday is doing okay, and right now where Holiday see the problem with Holiday is Boston is already having a lot of scores. So they don't really need Holloway. Where he gets his strong minutes is defense. And then that keeps him in the game, and then he's in the rhythm of the offense. And that works. But there's really nobody for him to because they got enough weapon power. You can go down the list. They got lots of weapons, bro. You know what I'm saying? So for a player like him, he has to come out and give us that extra edge, die for the loose balls, get gritty in the people faces. He has to contribute in those other places and do those other intangibles. And then when you do get touches, we trust you with limited touches that you can finish in the right position. And that's his game. And it's tailor made for him because when he left Milwaukee, they needed him for a little bit more of the scoring because the rotation was Giannis. What's the other one? The other boy he got, and then it was looking for
Dame.
him. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So you know what I'm saying.
But
So
I think what it is, well, I think what it is because I feel like Dame needed a team that's really good with pick and rolls. Blazers wasn't really of a team that was good with pick and rolls, and like Dame just guarded anybody, particularly when it comes to him having the ball in his hand.
yeah,
So
yeah, but I mean, so when they got rid of him, I understand it because do you have Dame or do you him? You let him go for Dame because at the end of the day, Dame was a more bigger scorer. Because remember, they don't have as many scores as Boston. So to me, that was a good move for him because now he can really assert himself as a defensive player. You know what I mean? He can stay. His job is to stay in the rotation between sixth man, seventh man, and eighth man. And long as he can stay in there and he can come in and give me strong, hard minutes, and or what if somebody get hurt? He can step in as a starter. It's not a problem.
right,
You know what I mean? So that's a great place for him. So you're not gonna really look for him to get no scoring. So it really has to figure uh who on he fits right in with them. So and he's another threat, like I said. So the question is, where is Dallas gonna do to get some help with the scoring, and especially off the bench?
right.
Now they're gonna get some help today because I bet you the West is gonna blow the whistle. The whistle is whoop blowing today. Where the whistle sound out here? Where the burn? Where the whistle? Blow the whistle. Yeah, they gonna blow the
Yeah,
whistle today. I'm telling you, they gonna
yeah,
make it a closer game. And then all of them are professionals, and they gonna give Dallas gonna have a shot at winning tonight. Watch what I tell you. Now, can they capitalize? Can Luka hit the big 4-point play shot again? It's got to be like that because they're not blowing nobody else. For me to repeat that for the third time,
of course,
not blowing nobody
of
else.
course.
Well, listen, man, listen. It was great. I gotta wrap it up, man. Listen, I am great. I appreciate you. Please invite me back. Tell the people in the chats and your pops. I said, man, we gonna do it again.
Right, right. All right, so let
Yes,
me go
sir.
ahead
Yes, sir.
and
Hey,
so
make sure you look up juicing. Let's
I,
go. Hey, MJ Gambler, go watch. You say MJ was a cold
yo,
boy.
I'm so done.
MJ
All
was a
right,
cold boy, bro. Ask your pops, cold dude.
all right. Let me
Cold,
start this.
cold dude. All right, Airman's family. Y'all have a good one.
All right, so
All right,
guys.
we out. Yo, hey, Airman, salute.
All right, y'all. Thank you guys for for staying tuned with the live. I appreciate you guys with the comments. I guess my co-host just left. And I guess my music isn't playing right now. But thank you guys for joining to the live. I'm your host, Aramis. This is the Basketball for Knowledge. See you guys next soon.